Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me doing day 21 of the Leetcode Daily Challenge. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about this one. Today we have 2392. Build a matrix with conditions. It's a hard problem. Alright, so we have a matrix. Well, conditions, what does that mean? Above, what? You have two array containing integers from 1 to k. To build a k to k matrix that contains 1 to k exactly once. Okay, so remaining cells should have value zeros. Okay. The number above sub I should appear in a row that's strictly above the row. Okay. So what does this mean? Row conditions. Okay, let's actually read this. I don't know what to. What is oh, these are the row conditions. Okay, so above and below. So what does that mean? The number above sub I should appear row that's strictly above the row in the. Oh, okay. So here it's saying that 1 should be on top of 2 in terms of rows, and 3 is on top of 2. Okay, so there are multiple answers, right? Okay, fine. This seems like just a standard topological sort, right? I think it doesn't really matter what the yeah, it's just topological sort in 2 dimensions, right? The actual thing doesn't matter, so we can do the row first and then do the column second, right? So maybe we'll do something like okay, k is equal to 3. K is like basically the n. Is a little bit awkward, but okay, fine. So then we do a topological sort. Okay, fine. So for row condition, it's going to be above and below. So okay, fine. Yeah, I mean, I think this is just topological sort with some. I don't even think there are that many edge cases. You just kind of think about it, right? So okay, so that means that A goes before B, right? So previous of A is equal to A goes before B, so previous of B is equal to A. In degree of previous of B is equal. This isn't quite right. What am I doing? What are you doing, Larry? That's not right. You could have multiple of these, right? So yeah, so we want to previous of B. No, I think this the other way makes more sense. Okay, and then I always forget which way. I just have to think about it. And then in degree is the 1, right? And maybe in degree of A, just add to 0 so that we know that it exists. Then now we have collections dot counter. We have 2 of them. We have degree, in degree is equal to this, and then previous is just or like dependency. Maybe that's a better word, but doesn't matter. I think just collections dot default date of list, right? And here maybe we can even do what's it called? Calc. Sorry, friends. I've been not. I don't know. I'm just like not doing well today. I don't know. I ran a bit. I went to Taco Bell right after the contest. I don't know if you saw the contest. I just was not feeling well. And then because it was almost closing, they gave me 7 tacos instead. Oh, sorry, they gave me 10 tacos instead of for like $10, which is a great deal. Like not just like a regular taco, like one of those really nice, crunchy and soft in the same. I forget what it's called, chalupa maybe. Not the chalupa, but like maybe taco supreme or something. Whatever. My point is they totally hooked me up because it was near closing, and I ate 7 out of those 10 tacos. I actually still have a burrito left, and another. Is it 2 burritos? They give me 2 burritos left. I don't even know. It does seem like I have 2 burritos left. No, it's just 2 burritos and a chalupa left. Okay. But in any case, whatever I have left, my stomach is not feeling well. So I'm just trying to get through this. So my apologies if I'm a little bit like hasty. But yeah, but this is just topological sort, right? So let's just say maybe we'll call it top sort. I'm just not thinking 100% right now. And then yeah, and we can do the topological sort in any number of ways, right? The way that I do it is with a queue, or at least maybe I'll just do it this thing, right? Yeah. And then here we also have an answer array. Yeah, so while length of queue is greater than 0, but even before that we would say for key in degree of I guess maybe it doesn't have to be a counter, it'll be just like 0 times k, except for it's a little bit awkward because these are one from 1 to k, so maybe we'll just decrement 1 just to kind of keep it straightforward. Anyway, now we could say for I in range of k, because now we're 0 index, and then we could just do if in degree of I is equal to 0, then we append I. Yeah, that's pretty much it, right? This is standard things. Pop left, q dot pop left. So now this is the current now, right? And then now for next in, I don't know, the naming is terrible, but okay. So for we want to say in degree of next decrement by 1. If in degree of next is equal to 0, then q dot pop left. Oh, sorry, no. Man, what am I saying? What am I doing? And then we put on a queue. And of course, we want to say, we want to push the answer when this is ready. And yeah, and then we return answer. So then now we can say rows is equal to top sort of row conditions. Columns is equal to top sort of call conditions. And that's pretty much it. We can right? That's the idea. Now we just have to map them. So maybe actually, yeah. So maybe I'm a little bit lazy. So here, because I was going to do the same thing anyway. So we can actually change this, right? So here we have, so maybe this is like ordering, right? And then now we want to say for I x in enumerate ordering, then yeah, x sub I. So we want this lookup table as the answer, right? Okay. Let's print these out just to make sure that these are what we want before we move on. Yeah, so 0, 2 is 1. These are on the row. Is this right? This feels wrong. The 1 is going to be on the last. Oh, this is +1, but oh yeah, no, because the 3 and the 1 don't interact, so there's multiple answers. That's why. Okay, fine. Right. So then now, yeah. And now we can say answer is equal to 0 times k for k, right? And then now we can say for I in range of k, we have row sub I. So answer of row sub I, cos of I is equal to I plus 1. And then we can give it a spin. Looks good. Let's actually do all of them. Key error is 0. Because we do not. I mean, we passed for the first one, but not the second one. Oh. Apparently. Okay, so it doesn't always have to be possible. So okay, so then now, well, that's a little bit awkward. But yeah, so here we can assert that length of ordering is equal to k. And then here we can just do a try. Catch to -1, or except, sorry, well, not -1, just an empty array, right? Okay, so let's give it submit. Yeah, I mean, this is just like I said, pretty standard topological sort. I think the key thing is to recognize that the you have two independent things, right? Like the rows don't care about the columns and so forth. So like if you kind of look at this answer and just compress it down, then all the column answer will be your column answer. Or if you want to compress it to the left, then all the row answer will be your row answer. And that's pretty much how I think about it. And yeah, and you just have to make sure that we do, because if there's a loop, then we don't get to all the numbers. So that's the key thing here. Yeah, pretty okay. Okay, what's the hint as? Grabs, topological sort. Okay, fine. See, these are actual hints though, so that I actually dig that. Like, yeah, I mean, because you can't really give more hints without giving the answer, so you know it is what it is sometimes. But at least these make you kind of figure it out a little bit, and not just like hint one, use topological sort. Like, okay, thanks. That's not a hint, that's the answer. But anyway, yeah, so here's the code again. This is for my topological sort. Pretty standard stuff, I think. I don't know if I mean, I think maybe the naming is a little bit awkward, but otherwise it should be pretty straightforward. And here, as we said, we do the topological. Oh yeah, I do map this so that we have an inverse mapping from the ordering, because the ordering just gives you the order you want the things. So then this is just the inverse mapping. And you have one for the rows, you have one for the columns, and then it just, you know, think about it this way. Yeah, that's all I have for this one. What is the complexity, right? So this is just going to be, we have k items, so there's going to be, you know, linear time, linear space for this particular thing. However, this, you know, the space is still going to be k squared, right? Just because, well, that's the size of the output. So yeah, that's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and yeah, stay good, stay healthy, to good mental health. I'll see y'all later, and take care. Bye bye.